And for more on Game 3, we bring in CBS Sports NBA analyst John Gonzalez. And John, there was a moment there right in the fourth quarter. Pascal Siakam hits that three in the corner. They cut the lead to 11. I'm thinking, yo, the Pacers are the epitome of a fly, right? That just never goes away. You think it's gone 5 minutes and then it comes back. But on this night, Donovan Mitchell played the role of Superman. And it wasn't just his scoring, but of course that's what gets the news. What did you see that made him so spectacular in this game where they had to have the W?
Oh, he was spectacular this entire series, right? I mean, he's coming off of that 48-point Game 2 masterpiece that got wasted because they blew that 7-point lead late in the fourth quarter. And all of a sudden, Tyrese Halliburton, who had a dud tonight, he was fantastic in that previous game. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell has given them everything the Cavaliers could have asked for and more. 43 points again tonight, 9 rebounds. 5 assists. He had a steal. He plays great defense. I mean, this guy, I think sometimes people forget about how good Donovan Mitchell is because this season, because the Cavs were so good as a team, his lift wasn't as heavy, so his stats weren't as gaudy, Chris. But don't forget, he's going to get some votes for first team All-NBA. If he doesn't make it, he'll be second team. He's going to get some votes for 5th place in the MVP voting. If he doesn't make it, he'll be just on the outside. That's how good Donovan Mitchell has been all season long, and he's really stepped it up in the playoffs. And they needed him tonight because, as you know, Chris, they come into this game tonight down 2-0. If you go down 3-0, it's a wrap. So now they're back into this thing, and if you're the Pacers, not your best night from start to finish, and the Cavaliers are right back in it. And
Mitchell is the first Cavs player to have 90 points in a 2-game playoff span. Not even LeBron James did that, which is crazy to think about, right? Because of all the success he had with the Cavaliers and his dominance during his days with Cleveland. Now, somebody else who was really impactful, Evan Mobley. We saw how much of a difference he made, not just with his scoring, but his defense. What did you like about his ability to impact the game against the Pacers and make things really difficult, especially when they're going up against him on offense?
Yeah, everything. I mean, he was fantastic tonight, coming off of he had the ankle, and you weren't sure what kind of Evan Mobley you were going to get. Well, guess what? You got Evan Mobley, the guy who won Defensive Player of the Year. He had 3 steals and 3 blocks. You also got a double-double out of Evan Mobley, the Evan Mobley who's going to make All-NBA this season. He's been absolutely fantastic all season long. And, man, amazing how different the Cavs look, right, when you have Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell out there together, and Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen patrolling the paint and grabbing rebounds. I mean, the Cavs absolutely dominated the boards tonight. They also won the points in the paint. And this is the Cavs team, Chris, that was #1 in offense all season long. This is the Cavs team that was #8 in the defensive rating, that had 2, not 1, but 2 separate 15-game winning streaks. They didn't look like that Cavs team to start this series when they dropped the first 2 games at home against the Cavs, or against the Pacers. But all of a sudden you get Evan Mobley back. Look, Darius Garland didn't look right. DeAndre Hunter he was fine, but he wasn't the score everything off the bench guy that they added at the trade deadline. Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell make that team go, and they did tonight.
Yeah, and like you said, the second chance points, the rebounding is really where the difference was made. Cavaliers just applied their will against the Pacers. Every time in the animated run, Cleveland answered with one of their own. Now, on the other side, right, Benedict Mathurin, he was great for the Pacers off the bench, really helped them when they needed to come back. But Tyrese Halliburton, how do you explain his performance, especially after what we saw in Game 2, where I know he wasn't great through stretches of that game until the fourth quarter, but are you surprised that he basically was a no-show?
Yeah, I am. It was surprising. It was a surprising effort from the Pacers all over because the Pacers are really good at home. They're one of the best teams at home in the NBA. I expected them to put significant pressure on the Cavs tonight and really threaten to go up 3-0. Instead, they were really never in this except for a couple of moments there in the fourth quarter that, as you noted, where it looked like maybe they were going to climb back into it because they don't really have any quit in them. But Halliburton just didn't have it tonight. He was fantastic in the fourth quarter of Game 2. He just was basically a no-show tonight. I thought Mathurin was really good, and outside of that, Miles Turner has had a really good playoffs and a really good series. But you need more from Halliburton. You can't have a no-show from Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, you hit the game winner in Game 2. Fantastic. You put that team up 2-0, and teams that start up 2-0 on the road are 38-5 all-time in the playoffs. So the Pacers still a little bit in the driver's seat here. But you had a chance there to really put the Cavs up against the wall, and instead you let them climb back into it. And one more thing here. Pascal Siakam, he had 18 points and 4 rebounds and 3 assists. That tonight it basically works out to his best game of these playoffs, or at least this series. Pascal Siakam, absolutely, in addition to Halliburton needing to be better tonight, Siakam has to be better across the board.
Hey, man, you preaching to the choir right there. We'll see if the Pacers, specifically Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, are able to get their act together for Game 4. As of now, no home team has won on their floor. John Gonzalez, thanks so much for the time, man. And here's a look in NBA playoff history. And they've won best-of-7 series after losing the first 2 games at home. Cavaliers seeking to join this list. See Clippers 2021 against Dallas, Boston 2017. Remember that 05 series between Dallas and Houston. The Cavaliers now trying to get back in the series and win it as the #1 seed in the East.